She created the little black dress. She redefined luxury. She turned simplicity into power. But behind the myth of Coco Chanel lies a story far more complex and far more revolutionary. Today, the real life of the woman who changed the way the world dresses. Gabrielle Chanel was not born into elegance. After her mother's death, her father abandoned her at a convent orphanage. Here, surrounded by strict uniforms, black and white habits, and absolute simplicity, her aesthetic was born. Clean lines, minimalism, discipline in design, and the monochrome palette that became her lifelong signature. She began as a cabaret singer. That's where she became Coco. But two men changed her destiny: Etienne Balsan and Arthur Boy Capel. They believed in her talent and helped her open her first shop. She started with hats, simple, architectural, radically different from the extravagant fashion of the time. Paris noticed, and suddenly, Chanel became the name to watch. While fashion insisted on corsets, Chanel dressed women for movement. She borrowed from menswear, sportswear, and the idea of freedom itself. Soft jersey fabrics, relaxed silhouettes, a new modern woman emerging through design. Chanel didn't just create clothes. She created a lifestyle. In 1926, Vogue called her little black dress the uniform of all women of taste. Chanel transformed black from a color of mourning into the essence of elegance. Luxury was no longer about excess. It was about refinement, intention, and purity of line. 1921, Chanel in Degree 5 is born. Why the number 5? Because it was the fifth sample presented by perfumer Ernest Bose. When Marilyn Monroe said she wore just a few drops of in Degree 5 to bed, the perfume became eternal. Chanel's story isn't without shadows. During World War II, she closed her fashion house, and her relationship with a German officer raised accusations later in life. She was never formally tried, but this chapter remains one of the most debated parts of her biography. In 1954, at age 71, Chanel returned and reinvented herself again. She created her greatest icon, the Chanel tweed suit. Soft, light, effortless. A suit for women who moved, worked, and lived freely. Jackie Kennedy wore it, and the tweed suit became a symbol of female elegance and power. Coco Chanel died in the Ritz Hotel, where she lived for 30 years. But her legacy remains in every black dress, every tweed suit, every gold chain strap, every bottle of in Degree 5. She didn't just change fashion. She changed the idea of what a woman could be.